Hey everyone, this is Marcus, financial planner, tax enrolled agent, and author of the Retirement and Tax Playbooks. And I wanted to spend some time today talking about the $600 enhanced unemployment benefit. But first, make sure that you click the subscribe button below and the notification bell so you'll be notified every time that we upload a video. All right, so 21 million Americans who are currently collecting unemployment benefits will fall off an income cliff next month when the extra $600 unemployment benefit goes away. Economists predict that ending the extra weekly $600 at the end of July would wreak havoc on the economy because so many people are still unemployed and their spending power would dramatically decrease. Some say that the extra weekly payments that they should continue until the end of the year, but of course, a lot of critics disagree. All right, so let's break this down and see what this means for you, the American people. Or if you're somewhere else, we're still going to talk about it. Oh, by the way, make sure that you hit the like button because I know that you're going to like the science that I'm about to spit. The extra weekly unemployment benefit payments of $600, it was part of what's called the CARES Act, which was a $1.8 trillion package that Congress passed to help mitigate against the economic disruption that was caused by the coronavirus pandemic. In 13 weeks, 45.7 million people filed for unemployment benefits as the unemployment rate soared to over 13%, close to the highest level since the Great Depression. Also in the week ending June 20th, nearly 1.5 million people filed for unemployment for the first time. The speed and the magnitude of job losses are more than double what the U.S. saw during the global financial crisis about a decade ago. So for many households, the enhanced benefits have been a financial salvation during record job loss and this growing recession. An economist at the Economic Policy Institute said that the $600 increase has been one of the most effective parts of the CARES Act on both a humanitarian and economic grounds. And so many households have already spent that one-time $1,200 stimulus check that they received from the IRS, and the unemployment rate is expected to remain high throughout 2021. And so without that extra $600, unemployment benefits will revert to that standard state amount, which, by the way, has averaged less than $400 per week. That's an income reduction of about 60% without another stimulus check to fall back on. Now, checks that are $600 lighter will mean that you, the Americans who are already struggling, will have to pull your belts even tighter. And it may take even longer for the shaky economy for it to regain its footing. Now, Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, he said this week that Congress will probably pass another stimulus bill. However, the enhanced unemployment benefits would probably not be part of the bill. So why would good old Mitch want to take $600 a week out of your pocket? Well, critics of extending the $600 a week federal benefit, they say that the system is easily susceptible to fraud and that the unemployment payment is so high that it discourages the unemployed to go back to work. So around 40% of workers could potentially earn more while unemployed than going back to work. The Congressional Budget Office, they recently released a report that basically concluded that the extension of the additional $600 per week would probably reduce employment in the second half of 2020, and it would reduce employment in the calendar year of 2021. And so there's a guy named JUDD DEERE, who's the White House Deputy Press Secretary. He said the federal government will meet its obligation under the CARES Act, and that any phase 4 of this economic package, it must prioritize pro-growth economic measures that incentivize employers and our great American workforce for reemployment and a return to the labor market. However, economists are warning of a second wave of job losses. According to an analysis by Bloomberg Economics, 6 million jobs are potentially on the line in sectors like restaurants and hotels. It could also have a ripple effect in industries such as professional services, finance, and real estate. Now, Democrats, they want to continue the extra $600 a week payment beyond July. In the $3 trillion HEROES Act they passed in May, House Democrats proposed extending the $600 payments until at least to the end of January. But Republicans and the White House, they have argued that the sweetened benefits are actually disincentivizing some Americans from returning to their jobs and hindering the economy's recovery from the shutdown. And so Congress is cutting it close to the deadline because time is ticking. And these enhanced unemployment benefits, they're going to expire in just 4 short weeks, and they will have to act sooner rather than later. But like I said, like I talked about in my last video, which you can watch here, by the way, the Senate is not in any hurry to pass a new stimulus package. If they let the enhanced unemployment benefits expire without action, the decrease in the income that Americans were receiving and getting used to, it could cause a further shutdown in the economy, which could propel us in a deeper recession or an economic depression. So I hope this uplifting update helped provide you with good, important information, especially those who might be struggling financially during this time. Now, it is my advice to you to take control of your own personal economy and not wait for the government to decide whether they will provide additional help or not. And if you have any questions or you need information on how to build personal wealth, email me at the address below. Until next time.